So is a very radical party incomprehensible.
Yeah. Hello all. This is Formula Creator. Season 2, Round 4. Currently a winless season. Kind of usual for me though. Okay, let's give this a shot. Currently, Mata has a fairly chunky lead in the championship. I'm currently second. I'll be honest, that's probably as far as I'm going to go. I'm not planning to win, as hopefully it's my last season. Load set up. Where is it? Who do you think's going to win? I don't know. For those who are new, Rodrigo Portugal Gaming and Soul Ferrari, Daniel Man of TikTok, Owen CFC of TikTok, Jezza Racing or Jeremy Kasoka Racing on both TikTok and YouTube, myself Formula Cryptic, Parasol LOL21 TikTok and YouTube, Tom Otter on YouTube and TikTok, HWF1 on, I believe it's both Twitch and YouTube, 68 Matter, YouTube, Twitch, and probably TikTok. New Ninja, who is, yeah, I believe it's New Ninja on TikTok and YouTube. Louis, who is LA Racing, or F1 and football fan on TikTok. But yeah, out of those, I personally think Matter's going to win. Just because he is currently championship leader. The only race he hasn't won is the sprint race, where it was a drag race to the line. Formula Ninja 123, thanks for the correction. I was doing it off the top of my head. But yeah, let's go out on track for the first time in the mystery event for this season. It is Saudi Arabia. In replacement of the final mystery event, it is a community season finale to round off F1 24. But I'll be honest, I won't be surprised if numerous names DNF here. It's going to be a stressful race to say the least, as Owen has let me by. I want him to take track position here. I'm telling him I'm not letting him by, so I don't know why he's trying to let me by. Matter's gone past now. That just shows the extent we're going. Come on, Aaron, get gone. I want clean track ahead and a bit of a toe. Nothing else. But yeah, let's get on the move. There's Ninja letting us by. Not Ninja Tyler Blevins, but Yeah. Fighting the car all over that curve there. It's a decent sector 1 in my eyes. Could be better, could be worse. As I've clipped the wall there, I'm gonna harvest up a bit, go for another push. Jezza 31-1 to kickstart this session here in Saudi Arabia. But yeah, trying to recover your I'm trying to recover all the battery. At the final corner now. Mata does a 29-1. Owen doesn't go quicker. And now let's go for push. Slowest man out there, but that wasn't really a push out. I'm happy with that first sector. It's a 32-2, fastest of all. Just shows how confident I am in the car through there. To be quickest of all.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Catch the car there. And about here's where I gave up my run. Try and follow it all through now. Chuck it left, into a right. Final sector now. Let's see what lap we can magic. As up to the line I go, it looks good. It's a 28-7. What a run. I'm happy with that. It's a good banker. It's a really good banker. Mata has retired from session. He's hit the wall. And that is Mata. In the wall. In qualifying here. Which is big. 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 In our championship hopes. The more cars we can now have between us, the better. But yeah, it's currently fastest out there. It's a really good quali lap. 27.8. No, not 27.8. 28.7. But yeah, for someone who's had such a flawless season, that really is not a mistake you want to be making. Yeah, into the pits. Happy at first. Because, yeah, I know Mata cannot improve as a definite. But yeah, it was another fly he was starting, so that's disappointing for him. But yeah, it's good for me. It's really good for me. It's ideal start to the session, I'd say.
Right, Right, so our best lap so far, 1 minute 28.7.
Look at him splits though. Basically quickest in both of the first two. And then it's the final where I lose time. By about a tenth on matter. Let's see what Parasol can do. He's starting a run up. It's a 33-3 sector 1. Definitely not a run to compete. Owen's on and out. Dan Yeoman's not on a competitive run. On and out. Louis looks to be on a flyer at the moment. Let's see how my teammate continues through. Hopefully he can work his way up the field a bit. Almost crashes there. 29-3. Parasol gaining in that middle. By quite a chunk. But yeah, one thing I ask of my teammate, of Louis, is don't be more than 3.5 off me. Don't want to have the unwanted record against me of biggest quali. But 7th, it's a good start. Step in the right direction. Ninja's gone 2nd fastest.
Okay, we're 8th in the speed trap, 203.5 miles per hour.
Owen's on a flyer. Let's see how he does. It's a 32-3 in the first and a 29-3 in the middle. So he's really not showing too much competitive pace. Therefore meaning he probably won't go quickest as a whole. But yeah, up to the line. Owen goes now. Will it be an improvement? No, into the pits he goes. So let's see who's on a run. Hayden is 33-1 first sector. It's a step off the pace, but yeah. My first sector is my downfall. Yeah, you just need to be committed there more than anything. I think the reason why I'm currently purple there is because I kept the car grounded. Didn't let it fight me, in a sense. But yeah, it's a 29-2 middle. It's not slow at all. He's looking at least P8, I'd say, in the current standings. What's going to be a big issue about this race is I'm developing a headache. So, yeah, laps of concentration may come into play. After he going to the pits, Dan Yeoman's on and out. If I can leave pits about 3 minutes and a half left, could get 2 runs. Yeah, that curb, yeah. Hayden has retired. Out on track. That will be a quali ban. You know what, let's go out, see what we can do. If we think we need to back off, we will. and go again. Just give it a try, you know. If I can get pole, I'll be happy. If I don't, it's not too big of a deal, but it would be beneficial because, yeah, Mata obviously lining up on at least the second row here. I'm hoping he makes an appearance on the third row for my sake. But all about this quali lap is how close can I get to the walls without going off and into one. It's all about car confidence, I'd say, is the best way to put it. You know what, I'm not going to burn this lap. I'm just going to do it as an extra insert lap. Get up tyre temps a bit more. Joy with this circuit in a race like this is it's all about your placement. If you lead, you're almost certainly able to dominate the race. But yeah, I'll be the last man to set a lap. Let's start the final lap of this session. Currently time to beat. Do we have the time though to maybe even extend it?
And that's just 30 seconds.
I'm really going to focus on corner exits in this run rather than speed, because I think that's where it all lies now. As it's almost a gain in first sector, slight slide in that final bit, forfeiting time. But then keep it strong through there. Now let's see how much more we can push, really try and get up against the walls now. Chuck it right, then left. Finding about half a tenth at the moment. We're just sliding a lot more than we did on our first run. So I don't think we will get it. I think we will miss out. Purple in the middle. However, that's not the exit we would hope as such. But there's a Williams there. Let's try and pick up a tiny bit of a toe. At the final corner, now it's a sprinted line. We've had a good exit. I'm happy with that exit, but is it going to be enough? It's a tenth improved at the end. We were down at the end of both of the sectors, and it's enough to give us pole by the looks of it. But what's the Ninja gonna do? I think he'll get it. No, he misses out by half a tenth. Half a tenth. Boy, oh boy, we are in for a treat here. I want to see what Otter can do. He's pitted. He could have finished that run, but yeah, Mata will be starting 4th. Not ideal, but I'm right where I want to be. It will be my first pole of the season. Mata just asked, do I get any penalties for crashing? No, you won't. Don't worry. It's if you retire on tracks such as Hayden, then yeah, you would. But come on, Ispel. I kind of knew that it was on the horizon, because it was like, first lap I already aced it by a good 3 attempts. As long as I found improvement, I was pretty sure I'd get it, because it's so difficult to find time at corner where it's at circuit where it's just corners, just coming at you constantly. But that's the second quali session this season where the front row split by less than half a tenth. Australia was 0.015, hit 0.04. In Zandvoort it was 1/10 between first and second, just under 1.5 for the top 3, so quali is really a talking point in this league, because that tends to determine who's got the upper hand in the races. And today it will be me for once. It's my first pole of the season. Yeah, that's currently what strategies look like. Ninja's planning to start on hards, everyone else on mediums around him. I'm anticipating an early safety car. If it's early enough, I'll pit and go to the end. But yeah, currently it's safe start, no too many ambitious moves. Now it's all about building a gap, as I've got my first track limit strike already, as Parasol has retired from session and it's a VSC. It's too early to pit, I think. Doesn't really let me get away too much though. It's escalated to a safety car. If you want to pit now, you're really running a fine line till the end. I think there will also be more safety cars inbound.
Okay, there have been further incidents on the track, so officials are moving to a full safety car. Full safety car. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
It's annoying how it's a safety car, but it gives us a chance to get more tyre temps in.
approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
Louis has left session. Good time for him to join, to be fair. It was Dan and Jezza have pitted on lap 1. Rather caught me off guard, but I think it's too early. I honestly do. Plus we're going to get tyre benefit in the latter stages. So is it worth it? A safety car, I hope, is in this lap. But no, seems to continue one more. Yeah, fairly disappointing that safety car didn't come in. Three wide through turn 2 and 3. That's what Parasol has said in the Discord server. So I think that's where it all went wrong. Just constantly play around the throttle. Surely it's in this lap, right? Tyres are freezing.
Okay, the safety car's coming in this lap. We'll be
In this lap, and this is where I put some heat in.
Until the safety car's into the pit lane.
And now we run. Now we run. Quite a few cars caught off boarding there, so could be a fair few pens in this race.
Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are so far no plans for a safety car.
As there's a Mercedes who looks like they've pitted again. But yeah, Owen's jumped Ninja, so a bit of concern looms, because it's going to all be about trying to build the gap. But one thing I really hope is the safety car falls when my pit window starts. That'd be great. But yeah, this race is going to all be about excellence.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Louis has pitted rather early, but so has Rodrigo. Owen's staying quite nicely behind me. Looks like it's going to be a two-way race here. I had a really poor section there. He's going to gain massively. Probably even set up a move into turn 1 if he wants. But how badly does he want the place? Is the question. Not that badly then. Because yeah, that's quite an easy defensive piece of work. As Otter's overtaken Matter, which is good for my sake. We're starting to play a bit skittish there in that first sector, however it's purple for me, which I'm happy with. It's mediocre, but yeah. As Louis has pitted again, which really does beg a question. What is he on? I'm pretty sure he knows there's at least another 20 laps of racing. At least another 2 laps of racing. But yeah, lap 7, fastest lap. Matter currently 3rd place. Good for him, but yeah. As there's a DNF, it's Owen, and it's a safety car. Owen has found the wall here, and that is great for me. A bit of relief now. I can finally sit back a bit. Probably pit now. And be on the hards. But yeah, what a mistake by Owen. But yeah, that is championship defining for him, because he DNF'd out in Zandvoort. It'll be another DNF here. That's surely putting him in some rocky turmoil. But yeah, that's really opened the door for Mata now in this race, which does create some concern.
Right, drop your speed
What I
up,
want to see
Delta's
is
too
whether or
low.
not
You're gonna
Ninja
risk a penalty.
continues
Slow your pace
on the
immediately.
hards or pits. They all stay out. I think it's a cheap stop.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop.
I
Faster than we
honestly
were
think it's a
expecting.
cheap stop.
Pit strategy complete.
But yeah,
See these tyres through to the end now.
as these hards can now go to the end. Their mediums can't.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Does need temps now. One thing which also leaned me towards this earlier stop is the hards can go distance. They won't struggle too much against fresher hards or mediums once they're in their window. That is a penalty heading Ninja's way. Louis DNF'd. Doesn't look like it's escalating to more than a safety car. But yeah, there's now 8 left in this race. We started with 11. And now there's 8. 1 Williams gone, 1 Alpine gone. And then it was 1 Mercedes. And we haven't even hit half distance.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Got to brake earlier now, because Otter's slow, but really cannot be forfeiting time anymore. I need it now. More than ever. As Otter almost puts it into a little spin.
Brilliant. Nice
And that's
move.
me up
Keep
into
going.
P3. Now it's time to see if I can hunt down like some Matter and Ninja on these hards. I hope there is some pace to keep me with them, but I'm not expecting to catch them. Maybe Ninja on the older hards though.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.5 seconds. You're increasing the gap on the car behind. by
This is
5
where I'm
tenths
quicker
of a lap.
usually. Let's see if I stay that way here. I've just not found any grip or pace on these hards. But Ninja's really proving to be the quickest man out on the circuit at the moment. But let's try and leave it all out on track, shall we? As there's Ninja taking the lead here on Matter. I'm managing to hold a stable gap over Otter, who now pits, which kind of goes and defeats the point of the safety car, because you didn't pit then, so you could have got 12 seconds and been still in the pack, but now you're losing 20. Just questionable more than anything out of him. As this is some good pace I've now got. Quicker than both Matter and Ninja in Sector 1, and it's purple. But yeah, let's really try and keep it with him. I've got DRS on Ninja. As hopefully that will let me have some more. I'm literally hanging on now by the skin of my teeth. as they go dueling again. As its fastest lap of the race, and right behind Ninja and Mata now. But yeah, you can see me, Matt and Ninja have just dropped the field. We're playing them all. And then Otter, he's done a stop, so he's just out of it. They're probably going to go for a safety car. If there somehow isn't one, praise to the field. And thank you very much for a win. But yeah. Matter will probably pit once he's pulled out a pit stop range on the group behind us. His Wi-Fi is all over the place. It's impossible to get past him. He's got Rodrigo Wi-Fi standards. It's impossible to race him, honestly. I'm struggling so much. Like, it's nothing against the actual driver's capabilities. I know he's a great driver, but his internet is impossible to race against. He just went into a wall, then he's back on racing line all fine. It's funny, but yeah. Try and give him room now, and that is P2. Mata's gonna pit soon, I'm telling you that. He can't go forever on them tyres. However, it could be appealing for him, minimising his championship loss, but yeah. I'm gonna do what I done to Otter a while ago, and now get back on with my life. Matt is still staying out. As yeah, this really proves where the championship fight lies. Me versus Mata. Literally, you're seeing it out here on track at the moment. We are not leaving anything left. It's pure merit here. Best driver wins kind of circumstances. However, I've kind of cheated my way through it because I've pitted and they haven't. So yeah, it's the upper hand to the Alpine. They'll be waiting for a safety car. If one does land, I'll be joining them in the pits. Without a shadow of doubt though. Because I could join them on softs and be quick with them. And it would literally be pure merit in that case. But currently the driving out there is beautiful.
So I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
But Matt is running out of laps. So is Ninja. But they're both going as long as they can. I think if I had the privileges to be ahead through here, it would be game over. But he's playing it very well. He knows when to give me DRS, when not to. And that's just making his drive so much better and easier. Me and New Ninja make contact there. It was all about who wanted it most. But that's going to send him into the pits. And now that's surely going to basically be begging Matter to join him.
Continue to cut corners, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Be careful.
Another track limits. Raise the inside wall, so yeah. Pretty sure Matter's got the message there ain't gonna be a safety car. So you might as well pit before Ninja comes out ahead. Is that what he does? I now want a safety car. But that is impressive from Matter. He's now on softs. He's gonna have the upper hand here. Just keep composure and this is a win in Jeddah. I won my first ever league race in Jeddah. In an esports league I used to do. It's going to come full circle here. Because this could be my last ever league win. Based off the way this season's going. Matter's been so dominant. but you can't rule out the competition we've had around us of Owen, Otter, and now even Ninja stepping in this race. It's relentless. But Matt's race is all about trying to catch, if possible. If he can't catch, then it's surely a win, but there's 6 laps and 16 seconds. He can take his sweet time with it, about 2.5 seconds a lap. We'll see the deal done. Meaning my deltas have to be high. Like sky high. A lap like that's not going to get me it. I hope Matter pushing too much sends him out for the sake of my race. If that's how much I'm losing in first sector, I'm fine. Only half a tenth. No, not half a tenth, half a second. To about a second. Oh, mate, okay. Another thing I have to do is keep composure. I can't invalidate like Ninja has done and give myself a 3 second. Otherwise, he will push more. I need him to actually meet me on track if he wants it. Lap 21 of 25 now. Matter fastest lap. 2 tenths quicker than what I'd done on these set of hards. That kind of downplays him a bit. And he's got better track conditions, quicker tyres, less fuel. It's a recipe for fastest lap, but didn't think it'd be by only 2 tenths. I was expecting him in 29s, to be honest with you. I'll be honest, Ninja is quicker than me on track, but not by too much. Matt is quicker than me on track, by a lot. So yeah. Surely another fastest lap. Yeah. Only showing about 2 seconds quicker though. So it's manageable for me. He isn't going too insane over it. But this is the race where I needed to score as many points as I could against him. And it's only going to be 6. Unless someone nicks fastest lap at the very end. But Ninja's retired. It's a safety car. My wish it has came true here. I've got what I want.
Officials have deployed the safety car due to multiple cars being stopped on track. Mind your delta.
And that is a set of softs. Rodrigo has retired as well. 2 cars out in the same part of the track. Now, does Matter join me for fresh softs? He will.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like
Gives
a
me
nice
race
stop
lead
time.
though.
You're happy with that one? Up to speed
All
now,
I got to
let's
do
get
now
into
is
those
defend,
tyres.
which I've proven I'm good at. About my
Coming up to the safety
in a
car
safety
now.
car.
Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
Yeah, what's it? That flurry of messaging was me responding to Ninja saying we need to talk about my driving standards. His car was lagging all over the shop. Impossible to judge where his car would have landed.
Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane.
What a 10 seconds. Into the pits goes Hayden. That's a shock. Safety car's ended, mate. You're better off just trying to defend track position.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
We've got to now do some babysitting on Matter. Really limit what he can do and can't do against me. That would be crucial in my defence. But yeah, for the first time this season, Matter will not lead onto the final lap. That shows the stakes of this race. So far this season, whoever led with 5 laps to go went on to win, excluding sprint races. And currently, both of them were ticked off as me. Will it be a win though? Or will Matter get the better of me come the end of the lap? Let's find out. Really going to try and put the foot to the floor through this sector. It's where I've been quickest all weekend. So I really cannot let it step down. Probably both got a purple sector there, Mata and I. He is really putting me through hell now. Mata knows where the move must be done. I know where the move has to be done, as there's one more place. And this is where I defend it for my life. ERS deploy. Cover off Mata there. It's going to be a drag race to the line. I'm going to cover him off. And there's going to be win here. It's going to win. Come on. Whew. Yeah, happy with that. GG Mata, GG Ninja, that's fucking fair play. Yeah, sorry Mata for that swerve over the line, I'll be honest. That was me celebrating, but I didn't expect you to be there, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that indeed. Come on! We're back on top. Yeah. The fight's on, Mata, the fight's on. You just wait, you just wait. Yeah. Whew. Ah. But yeah, here's your finishing results. I win. Mata comes home second, with Dan third, Jezza fourth, Otter fifth, Hayden sixth, then Ninja, Rodrigo, Louis, Owen and Parasol all DNF. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Come on!